So this is a simple little video just covering how to apply materials to parts in SolidWorks, and then how to have SolidWorks report the mass of the part to you. So for any solid part that you create, that's any part that has at least one solid body within it, SolidWorks can easily calculate the volume that material of the part takes up. So it has the volume figure already, and if you want to assess the volume, there's a simple tool to allow you to do that. So you have to find the Evaluate tab, click on Mass Properties, and then one of the figures in here, or one of the values that it will return, is the actual volume of material in the part. Now the mass at this point is not as useful because no actual real world material has been applied to this part, and if we turn the number of decimal places up here, we can see this fake material that the part currently has set, what sort of density that material has. So there you go. So it's got 0.001 grams per cubic millimeter. Now that doesn't relate to any particular material, it's just the default density that SolidWorks sets parts to. So far more useful to us would be to set a real world material density for our part, and we can do that very easily. So there'll be an icon in the feature manager that says material when you first design your part or first create your part, and it will also say not specified. So if we right click there, we can go and edit material. We also have a series of kind of quick access materials here, or commonly used materials, or favorites to give them their correct name. So we can, if we just want to apply a brass material, we could very easily do that. So I'd just click on brass. One of the things that does, other than assigning a density to the part, a realistic density for brass, it actually changes the appearance of the part. You can see there the part's trying to emulate kind of polished brass material. So that's purely just a graphics change that brass has applied to the part. What we are more interested in is the fact that now if we go to the Mass Properties tool, a realistic density for brass has been applied to our part. So if we were to manufacture this in a sort of average grade of brass material, we would expect the mass to be relatively close to this value. So that's how we apply materials. If we want to apply a material which is not in the favorites list, you click on Edit Material, and then you can browse the wide library of materials that are included in SolidWorks. So you can see I'm in one of the metals here. I'm in the copper alloys, which brass is a copper alloy. Metals are kind of provided in quite a thorough and wide library of materials. There's steels, irons, aluminiums, all sorts of metals. Plastics are quite well catered for as well. There's quite a wide range of plastic. And then there's more kind of or less popular materials in terms of stress analysis and things like that. Things like silicons, rubbers, woods. Yeah, we can apply any of these materials. So let's pick something in the plastics. Let's pick a polypropylene, if we can find one. There we go, PP homopolymer. So we'll click on that, and then we have to click on Apply to apply that material to our part. So I'm going to click on Apply. Again, the appearance of the part changes to try and emulate what the material that you've set would actually look like in the real world. So that has been set to polyprop. So if we analyze the mass now, the density has changed as we would expect it to, and the mass has changed as well. So if we were to maybe injection mold this part in polypropylene, that would be the approximate mass that we would expect it to be in the real world. So that's very quickly and easily how you apply a material to a part, and then how you use the mass properties tool to find out what the mass of that part will be in that given material.